Alright, so today I want to talk to you guys about um vacancies, something that a lot of people don't talk about in real estate. A lot of people don't even they just don't talk about it, man. Everybody talk about the good in real estate. And vacancies is just something that's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's not about if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like I done kind of got it down to where I can get a property filled in a decent time. You know what I'm saying? But I have heard of people having properties that's been vacant for months. You know what I'm saying? We talking not 1 month, not even 2 months. We talking 3, 4, 5 months. You know what I'm saying? And that's crazy. You losing money. Um, I have figured out some things that will help, and I'm gonna say the last one at the end of the video, so you gotta watch the whole video. But this is for anybody that's in real estate, anybody that, well, that's a landlord in real estate. You know what I'm saying? So what I found that worked for me, number one, people need to make sure they got recent photos. When I say recent, I'm not talking about before the other tenant moved in. I'm talking about going to that property, getting recent photos, at least about 10 to 15 photos of the inside of the property, the interior. You would need at least another 8 photos of the exterior. And what I have learned and what I started doing now, we got AI. So I'm taking a picture of the living room. It's clean, it's empty. But I'm using AI, I'm using Google Gemini to, you probably can use Chat GPT or whatever. It's so much AI now you can use anything. And what I'm doing, I'm adding furniture in the living room. So you can ask AI you got to be specific with it though. You can ask AI to add a sectional in the living room with a coffee table with a TV on the wall. So that way the people get to see it with the furniture and without the furniture. So what I would do, you know what I'm saying, is have the empty photo, and then once they hit the next photo, it'll be the living room with the AI furniture. You know what I'm saying? And make sure whatever AI platform you use, the furniture don't look like AI. Like what I use, it look real. Like I be tricking people like, dang, that ain't real. I'm like, nah, that was just AI. So whatever platform you use, make sure it don't look like AI or cartoon, or it just don't look realistic, because that could detour some people. But anyway, good photos, good lighting. Make sure all the utilities on. Um, and the next biggest thing will be, make sure you do a video. You need a video of the property, outside, inside, exterior, walk around, interior, full detailed video. Once you do that full detailed video, if you don't got a YouTube page, you need to create a YouTube page. It's just for your rental properties, not mixed in with your personal YouTube page or whatever. You need a YouTube page just for rentals. You're gonna take that video, you're gonna upload it to that page. So every time somebody say, can I see the property? Can I tour the property? If you're gonna stop and show that property to everybody that wanna see it, boy, you're gonna eat all your time up. So what you're gonna do is, once you upload that video, as soon as somebody say, oh, I wanna see the property, I wanna take a tour of the property, you're gonna contact them back ASAP. Cause that's another thing too. A lot of investors and whatever, y'all don't be on it. If somebody wanna rent that property, contact them ASAP. You're gonna contact them ASAP. You're gonna figure out when they want to move, how many people moving in, do they have any pets, just basic screening. Do they even meet the criteria to move in? If they do, you're gonna say perfect. Well, we don't do in person tours until you are approved. You have to do the application first. But what I can do is give you a virtual tour. They're gonna say, oh, okay. What you're gonna do is send that link to that video to them. There go your virtual tour. You just save so much time from going down there to show it, and they may not even be ready to move. They might not even like the house, or they may not be ready to move till a month or two later. So you want to cut down all that because we self-manage. If you're doing self-managing, that's the best way to do it, is this route. If you have a property manager, then that's on your property manager. But I'm telling you right now, a lot of property managers are not how they used to be, especially on these homes that are going to be lower income, lower base homes. If maybe a home that's bringing in $2,500 a month or more, then you can get something better because they eating more off of it. They get more off of it. But these homes that's renting for under $1,400, $1,500 and under, you may as well manage it yourself. I'm not finna give nobody $200-300 a month to manage that out of my money. Not even $100 because it's just not enough. It don't make sense to me. I can manage it myself. So get your video. You need your photos. Do your AI. Get your video. Get your description as detailed as possible. Let them know everything in it, everything that they need when they applying, as far as their income, everything. Put it in the description. It's gonna cut down a lot of BS. Okay. Also work with people. If you don't got a way to screen people, just use Zillow. Use Zillow. I use it all the time. Use Zillow as a third party. Let them apply through Zillow. Zillow gonna let you know if they have any vacancies. I mean any evictions on their credit. Cause that's what I'm mainly looking for, evictions. I do look at credit, but I really if your credit would have to be like a 4 something for me to be like no. But if you got a 5 something, I don't really care. 5 something, 6 something, you in there. And your job, you know what I'm saying? And I even let people in that's relocating and they may not have a job. But the thing with that is you gotta pay 3 or 4 months up front with the deposit. And then I'll let you in. But those are the things that's gonna help you. The last thing that's gonna help you probably the most, make sure your property is priced right. What I mean by that, don't go by, oh, I'm being rented out for $1,200. Okay, $1,200 could have been what people was getting last year. They might have some stuff on the market right now that's been sitting. They might have flooded the market with a whole bunch of stuff that's 1,100. You know what I'm saying? So what I like to do is bounce off what I see. What is the market rent? The market rent, which you should know if you're a landlord, the market rent is basically the criteria of your house: 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 3 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bedroom, 1 bath, whatever. How much is a 2 bedroom, 1 bath renting for in my area, my zip code, not my whole city, in my zip code, because everything changed in zip codes. Do not go by the whole city. We're going by the zip code. If that zip code is renting out 2 bedrooms, 1 bath for $800 or $900, you coming in $50 cheaper than everybody else. You're gonna be the cheapest 2 bedroom, 1 bath in your zip code and the best looking 2 bedroom, 1 bath in your zip code. And if you're not, you're gonna sit your ass on the market. You gonna sit on the market with that house because you want 850 and they got a 800 over here and it look better than your house. You have to come in at 775 or 750 and you coming in with a lower deposit and your shit look better. It's been cleaned up, painted, everything. That's how you keep a house from being vacant for a long time. And that's going to help you with getting your money. Because if your house being vacant 3 months or 2 months out of the year, you only getting 10 months worth of income. Or either 9 months worth of income. So we have to make sure these properties are not being vacant for months and months at a time. And this is the best way to do it. I try other stuff. I don't try everything. This I have nailed it down to the T. If you do these things, you're going to get a tenant in there. I'm gonna do another video on kind of how to screen a tenant and get a tenant in, but there's no perfect tenant and there's no way to find the perfect tenant all the way 100%. If that makes sense. I'm just being honest. There's no perfect tenant and there's no way to find the perfect tenant. You just have to find the perfect tenant for you and your situation. Put it that way. Um, and I'm gonna do a whole separate video on that. But that's what I want you to guys. If you're doing all those and marketing, do not forget to market the property. You have to do Zillow. You have to do Facebook Marketplace. I don't care if you don't like Facebook Marketplace. I don't care if you think it's bad. I have filled so many properties off of Facebook Marketplace more than I have Zillow. But I make them go through Zillow to do the application process. So I do like Zillow because it's gonna put it in different places. But we still hitting Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, I don't like yard signs in front of the yard because that's letting people know the property vacant. So now if somebody ride by, they know it's vacant. I don't like that because you don't know, somebody could break in because they see that or whatever. Anyway, so make sure you secure your property while it's empty. Board the back windows up if you got to. Keep the front open. Keep a light on. Throw a radio in there. Turn it all the way up. Keep it up high. It'll deter people from messing with the house. Okay. What else? That. Oh, and if you do want to do the for rent signs, put the for rent signs on the corner somewhere, or put them in within like a block or two of that property where people can see it if it's a main street, and then you get more traffic, and then they'll say where's that home located, this, that, and the third, and you can give them the address if you feel comfortable, or you could just send them the video and let them walk through it, let them know how much it is, and then y'all can go from there. But that's all I got for the vacancies. Just remember, if the house sitting and is ready, you losing money. I don't care how you look at it, you losing money. All my homes are paid for in cash, and I still would not let them sit because I look at it as losing money. Now imagine if you have a mortgage on it, because a lot of people do, and a lot of landlords do have mortgages on them, or done, refinance them or whatever, and they paying something a month. That's cool, that's fine, but just remember, as long as it's sitting, it's not making you no money. That's all I got for y'all today. I'm out.